My name is Jay Ellison, and I'm the Director of Outdoor Leadership and Education at Lycoming College. And we're going to talk for a moment today about some safety tips. For one, to help you to not get lost when you're in a backcountry environment. And then we're going to give you a few tips of what to do if you do get lost. So let's take a moment to talk about how not to get lost when you're in a backcountry environment. It comes down to a few key principles. First, you want to make sure that the area you're going to has clearly defined established trails, meaning that the trails are blazed. You'll see blazes on trees. It can be of different colors. Know the color of the blaze that you should be following. So if you get to an intersection and there's 3 different colors there, know which one you should be following. Also, know the area well on a map. Buy the map of the area you're going to and study it. Study the trail that you'll be on and how it moves and where it goes. Look for important key markers that can tell you where you will be on your map, such as river crossings or bridges or roads. That's a great way to have an understanding of where you are on the map and making sure that you're actually where you think you are. Next, one tool that you could use to minimize the chance of getting lost is to travel during the day. It can be difficult to navigate at night at times, especially when you can't see blazes or you aren't quite sure of your surroundings. Lastly, another thing that you can do to help minimize getting lost is to consult with someone who may have done the trail. Get out and hike it with them, or ask them questions about sticky points that may be difficult to navigate in the trail. And of course, always let someone know where you're going to be. So show them on a map, make a copy of the map, give it to them, and tell them when you're going in and when you're coming out. Give them a time of when they should be worried if you're not out by then. Make sure someone knows where you are when you're in the field, especially if you're by yourself. So now that we've covered a few steps of how to not lose your way in the backcountry, now let's talk for a minute about what happens if you do lose your way. Some of the more common times that people get lost in a backcountry environment is when they're moving off of the trail. So either they're going off trail to go explore somewhere, they're going to the bathroom, whatever takes them off the trail is a significant opportunity to perhaps lose your way. So let's put yourself in that situation. You've gone off to the bathroom, you're trying to come back to camp or to find the trail again, and then you realize you can't find it. The natural inclination is to keep walking. It's to say, well, you know, it's just on the other side of this this ridge, or it's right over there, I'm going to keep going. In reality, that's an opportunity for you to get yourself more and more turned around and farther away from where someone might expect you to be. Therefore, it could take longer for someone to find you. So, the first thing you need to do is decide, I don't know where I am, I'm lost at this moment. So the first thing you need to do is to not go out and explore. What you want to do is to put yourself, sit down in an area that's quite visible. You know, you don't want to sit underneath a thick brush to make yourself really hard to find. Obviously, you want people to find you, so make yourself visible. Next, you're going to pull out your whistle. Everyone who is in a backcountry environment should have a whistle on their person, not in their backpack, because what if I dropped my pack and went and used the restroom and then couldn't find my way back? So a whistle should be attached to you at all times. Take your whistle and you're going to begin to blow in 3 blasts. So 1, 2, 3, pause for a moment, and then do it again. You're going to do this over and over and over until someone comes and finds you. That whistle blast, they can be quite loud. Okay, you want a whistle that's very loud so that that sound can spread out and people can hear. So, to recap that, you don't want to start walking around aimlessly. Find a place, hunker down, be visible, and make a lot of noise. Don't let the threat of getting lost in a backcountry environment deter you from getting out and having your next adventure. So find a place you want to go explore and go out there and see what there is to see.